We're here in Seattle, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Seattle Mariners.
They be hating from the nosebleeds, wow. Running up the skull, we climb. Hey, shit, what it do? It ain't nothing to a boss coming through. It ain't nothing to a boss coming through. Mess around and get tossed with your crew. Yeah, we really on 10. On 1. Whole gang in this thing going down. Say we really on 10. On 1. Hey, you already know where I'm from. Hey. Click, squad, crew, came, big, mob, crew. Put us in the game and we low-key wildin'. Running up the skull, we climb. Gang, click, squad, crew, came, big, mob, crew.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Running up the skull, we climb.
And taking the ball for Seattle, Ryan Wu. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Wu with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, shortstop.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. There's a strike. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of this three-game set. Now a pop-up on the infield.
Infield fly
called out there. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Fastball for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Friedl, the lead runner at second. McLain at first. One gone.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. That's down and in. A slider missed. Nathaniel Lowe on deck for Cincinnati. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Base hit, one run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a slow roller. Now two away as they get a run across.
Batting center, left fielder, Will Benson.
Next to hit, Will Benson. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab here, Chase Burns. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
High fly ball, right field. One up, one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Ball, that's
one of my favorite stats all time. 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
It's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Power
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game.
Hey!
The 0-1. Fought off foul. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. That's out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ball. Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
What do you
Started
got?
after it, appeal to third, and he won around. Rule to swing. Got him looking. That ends the inning. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On now to the top half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
A little bit
Ball
low.
2.
Ball 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two now. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Going back on this one. And that gets down in the corner. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez should have this one, and that'll do it. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. High fly ball out to center field. Friedl in position. 1 away.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled to first. What a play.
Batting 7th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So up next, Bandon Donovan. Into center and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Victor.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swings, and this one's flared. Brings it in for the third out. One left for Seattle, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the score wrong and the numbers don't lie. Nice strike.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's in for a strike. Right side, Naylor takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
No, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bounced out to short. Crawford zips it across. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Two down, bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Hey!
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
All one.
On the ground, right side, Rivas tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, probably from all-nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters.
Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Burns getting his 20th start of the year. A former first-round pick in 2024. Bunt attempt popped up. The throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
1 out, runner at second. Cal Raleigh will hit next. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one pulled foul. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Mariners, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
That's in there. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Line and a base hitting to right. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back in Seattle, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
When I see you see me, no, I'm the off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one crook. Had a sun, dead the sun.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Quick toss to first.
No, he's
Benson
in.
back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop, strike 3.
Up next is Cincinnati.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error on the throw.
Strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Reds lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Over to Lowe. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
For the Mariners.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Well,
Nope,
usually a
inside,
high level
ball
of
2.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Matt McLain.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Up next is Cincinnati. Shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz.
Off the
You
plate,
know, his
ball
home
one.
run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Elly looking to steal. That's in for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pizzardo, the right-hander, also getting loose. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Bandon Donovan.
On the ground at first, and it's just foul. That was close.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Swing and a foul out of play. In there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one to first. Here's one. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Mariners, second baseman, Leo.
So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Towards first, and he can't come up with it. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Up next for the Mariners, the shortstop, JP Crawford.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's in for a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's your strike. Good heater at 98.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
On 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I'm a rotten man, she says she want one to stay. I'm would you wanna walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me when you're ready.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Mariners,
things over to the southpaw, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, 1-run game. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's been a great free agent side.
That's ball two.
Ferrer, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Yep, that ball
Action in
went
the
out.
bullpen for Seattle. Brad Keller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike one. And that's downstairs.
That's down.
3-1 now. In the air, right field. Raley settles underneath it. And there's two down.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder, Will Benson.
So digging in, Will Benson, 1 for 2.
No, inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Aye.
Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
Ball one, no strikes. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the sixth inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
He's great hitting the ball the other
inside.
way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That
That's
one is
a ball.
upstairs. The M's down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. The 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Lowe. Inning over. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And they trail it here 2-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Edward Bizzardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off for Cincinnati, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Ball, that's low.
Here's a 1-1. Pulls that one foul. Out to short, Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
In the air to left center. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedl.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Gets the call. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Mariners, designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The Mariners, third baseman, Bandon Donovan.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Now they get the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
That's a ball.
That's a laser base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, second baseman, Leonardo Rivas.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Do a walk or...
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Matt McLain.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Next for Cincinnati.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edward Bizzardo departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Brad Keller.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there. That's strike 1. In the dirt. Raleigh whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Graham Ashcraft.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Leonardo Rivas.
On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And the 0-1. The Mariners with the tying run on at first here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. To the right side. Gets it to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Nice grab. What a play. Inning over. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1. We go to the ninth. Nathaniel Lowe has one of the top averages in the league, Singy. That bat's got more hits than a summer playlist.
Pitchers are looking around like, can someone unplug this guy?
Yeah, Singy, he's turning BP into a lifestyle.
I mean, pitchers are calling their parents after games just to decompress.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman.
Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball.
And foul ball. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Noelvi Marte now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Kyle Stowers, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Foul ball. Steer, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
No,
and a foul ball. The 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out looking. That K is his third of the game. It's the Reds 2 and the Mariners 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brock Burke.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
One-run game, bottom nine. He goes down looking. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this run. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball one there. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The Reds trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
So last chance for the Mariners. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Arozarena wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Right there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look, if you stand on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me, we can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone.